Hello, everybody. Yay!
Hello.
Thank you so much for being here today. We are super, super glad to see you all. Robert, as you may notice, is not here with us today. He is feeling a little under the weather, so we will see him next week, and we hope he feels better. Hi! So I'm Lisa Daly, if you are new to the channel. And let's just go around our fabulous group of people today that we have with us, and then we will say hello to our friends in the chat. Let's start with Michelle today. Michelle,
hi.
Who you are and about your fabulous channel.
All right. Hi, guys. I'm Michelle Schusterman. I'm a middle grade and young adult author. My YouTube channel is Writing Workshops, Traditional Publishing Chat, and Writing Vlogs. And today I am on my brand new MacBook Air for the first time, and I'm very excited.
Yay! That's awesome. There's nothing like, how do you like the keyboard?
Oh my God, I love it.
Yeah.
I love everything about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. There's nothing like that feels as good as, well, that's not true. An old keyboard feels as good as a new keyboard.
Oh, I do love old keyboards too.
Yeah. But yeah, there's something really nice about a fresh new Mac. All right. Hello, Savvy. How are you today? Today. I can't tell. You guys just talk now. Oh no, you can't hear Savvy.
We can't hear Savvy.
All right, I'm going to go to Carrow, and then we'll come back to you, Savvy.
You guys hear me okay? I feel like my internet's...
Your internet just went out.
Oh my God.
Wonky Wi-Fi. I'm on the same boat.
All right, I'm going with Carrow. Carrow, darling, we're so glad you're back. Tell us all about you and your fabulous channel.
Hi, my name is Carrow Brown. I'm a urban fantasy author and the owner of Mad Raptor Productions. My channel has cobwebs all over it because, for those of you who don't know, I moved across country. It was a saga. My saga is still not over, but I am here today to work more on my series Bible for Camp Nano, so thank you for having me.
Oh, series Bibles are so fun.
Yay.
I love series Bibles.
They are. All right, let's see. Let's go right to Sako. Hello, Sako. We're so glad you're here today.
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Tooney. Today I am working, also known as Cass Voight, by the by. I am eyeballs deep in drama, but I am working on my manuscript. I hit 20,000 words yesterday, so I'm feeling really good about it.
Yay.
And yeah, I'm here to work.
Yay! All right, we'll have to get to that right away. Hello, Doll. We're super glad to see you today. Tell us about your awesome channel and what you'll be working on today.
Hi, everyone. I am Books Cecil Runo. I'm a partially blind own voices author, also known as the Ace from Space. I write sci-fi, poetry, and a little bit of other genres in my short stories and flash fiction. You can check them out on audio format on my YouTube channel. And I also post cute countdown timers for writers to use in their productivity sprints. And occasionally I post a writing tip or whatever if I learn something new. And that's my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram. And I'm done.
All right. Well, very nice. Very nice. Savy's back in a vertical format. Savvy.
Hello. Yeah. Hello. Can you guys hear me okay now?
We can. You look good, though.
Okay. I joined from my phone instead. Right now I'm in the fulfillment center room of my house, which was what was the dining room, but we never eat in here. So I turned it into a fulfillment center for fulfilling orders for my business, because today that's what I'm going to be doing during all the sprints is fulfilling orders of plushies and books that I got to take to the post office today. Especially since I might head out early because I need to go to the post office, and also because my internet's not working very well, and joining on the phone is not very conducive to this. So I don't know what's going on with the computer. But I'm Savvy. Thanks for having me on the stream today.
We always love to have you, Savvy. So I'm Lisa Daly. Yes. I'm a traditionally published author. This is my channel. So welcome for those of you who are here. And let's say hello to our chatters and find out what everybody's going to be working on today. I will be working on my rom-com that I've been working on for a while, but I'm like really making excellent progress this year. So Laurel's here. Hello. First today. Oh my gosh, how great is it that we see a picture of a dog and we get some nice dog sound effects. I think we could not have planned that better. That's the kind of tight production we run here over on my stream. Yeah. Hey, Laurel, we're super glad you made it today. Claude is here. First time I'll be watching live, coming from Michelle's channel. Hello.
I finally remembered to start linking it when I talk about it, Lisa.
Well, thank you. We really appreciate that. Very, very nice. Good job. All right, Claude, we're so glad you made it today. Welcome. Joanne in Japan is here. Hello. Hello. And Nicole is early. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Yay, Nicole, we're super glad you're here. Michael's here. Hello. All right. Nicole says, I've got a question to start us off. Do you find time writing sprints or word count goals for each writing session more useful for productivity?
Can I just say thank you, Nicole, because I'm actually making a video about this for next week.
So thank you, Nicole. Yeah, I think this is such a good question. So you guys want to go around and say whether you think timed writing sprints or word count goals are better for you for productivity. Michelle, do you want to go first, or you want to save it for the video?
No. I still am getting my thoughts together about the video. For me, most of the time I just do set word count goals because all of the ghostwriting projects I do, it's like, this is a 30,000 word contract. So it's kind of important for me to keep that final goal in mind, you know? But I have been finding that just timed sprints, like I'm going to write for an hour, I end up writing more words that way than if I say, oh, I'm going to write 1,000 words. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll get more done in more if I just say, oh, I only have an hour. Right. So it depends on the project for me. I go back and forth between those two things.
That's really interesting. I also go back and forth. Carol, what about you?
I usually find it kind of depends on a person's mentality and also their situation. So for people that have children, maybe saying I'm going to write for 20 minutes a day is more realistic than saying I'm going to write like 5,000 words a day, because they obviously have real things that come in and interrupt that. For me personally, I usually find I'm going to write for a set amount of time to be more beneficial because, sometimes I'll have like, not to be like too TMI, but I have a social anxiety disorder. So if that thing is spiraling out of control, I don't write very well. So I find it's a lot easier to give myself more leeway, to give myself a timed period than just basically say I'm going to hit X amount of word count. Because if I don't make the word count, then that spiral just continues, and then I just like end up like curled up with the dogs on the floor somewhere. So
right. But you can make an hour. So right, yes, yeah, good. How about you, Savvy? What do you do?
I think I do a combination of both. I really like to make it a challenge for myself to see how many words I can get done during the sprint kind of thing. Like, it's like, oh, we're gonna have a 20-minute sprint. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if I can hit 1,000 words in the 20-minute sprint. So it makes me motivated to just write whatever comes into my head. Cause I really want to like beat my last record or whatever. So it's definitely a combination. But I think in terms of like, if I'm setting a personal goal, the timed sprint tends to help more because I generally will do those with other people, as opposed to like, you could set aside writing time all by yourself. I guess you could do sprints by yourself too, but it's more fun to do sprints with other people. And I definitely more motivated by getting to work with others. So that's probably what motivates me the most. Why isn't my printer working?
Doll, what about you? More motivated by time sprints, or do you prefer word count sprints? Time. All right.
Yeah. Trying to find a routine, and same as Carrow. Like if I I'm gonna write 2,000 words today, or let's do a 10K day. I'm like, no. If I don't hit that goal, I'm gonna be so hard on myself. And I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm like, no, I'm just going to write for this amount of time, and whatever comes, it comes, and whatever, it's like, that's the goal for the day. So
if I do something like a 10K Sunday, like I used to do at Tamara, it has to be like a group activity. Like I'll hit it, but I can't do it by myself.
Oh, that's good to know. Well, it's funny too, because I think like if you just chain sprints all day, you'd get 10,000 every day, because you're always like, oh, I got 800 words in that 20 minutes. And I'm like, Carrow is my idol. Okay, Sako. So Sako, tell us, what do you do?
I am one for time rather than word count. I will pay attention to my total word count after each sprint, just to kind of see where I'm at, and whether my pacing is okay. But if I do the word count thing, it's just more stress than is worth it to me. So I'd much rather type as much as I can in 20 minutes, which is why the For the Words thing is like totally my bag. Like that's my jam.
All right, that's cool. So I sort of do a combination of both, like Michelle and wait, somebody else said it too, I think, maybe, and Savvy. So when I am like during the week, I'll block out times that I'm going to write. So like a 2-hour block or a 3-hour block or whatever. And then, but then what happens is because I'm writing in Scrivener and I have the deadline for the book, it tells you like, oh, you need your word count goal is 873 words for the day. And so if, or whatever the number is, 2,000, if you're at the end of the book, it's 17,000 words per day. And so if I'm like close to that number, I will always go over the number. Like I'll always like it's, so the horror geek is a weird guy in that if he's pumping gas, he will pump it to the nearest quarter. Right? And which I sort of heart about him. Anyway, so if he's pumping gas, he pumps in the nearest quarter. But when I'm writing, if I'm close to that goal, like say my goal for the session is 1,000 words, according to Scrivener, and my goal was just to write for an hour, but I'm like at 902, I'll go like, oh, I can knock out that extra 100 words. So I sort of do both. So, all right, let's see. Michael says, I'm a dyed-in-the-wool believer of going for time goals rather than word count ones. Joanne Ninja Hen says, welcome back to Carrow. Jeannie's Heart, hello. We're super glad. Everybody's excited. Hi. Hey, Savvy and Sako are here too. And wait a minute, StreamYard just jumped like 5,000 comments apparently. Okay, so Debbie's here. Hello, darling. Theo Savvy's here. Hello. Hi, Daily Sako Doll, Cecil Brown, Savvy Schusterman. Hello. We are super glad. Super, super glad. MM Ward still not getting notifications, but had us on the calendar. Hello, lovelies. Hello, darling. We're super glad to see you. Jeannie Marcel is very excited that Carrow's dogs have made an appearance already. Hey, Carrow, how is Florida? Are the dogs happy?
The dogs and I have encountered a phenomenon that we don't have in Arizona called fleas. So my So my last 7 days were me learning all about fleas and how to get them out of my house and off my dogs. Dawn dish soap apparently is the cure-all. So this one is under my desk because we had to give her another bath this morning. But NextGuard is also your friend and far more affordable. So
yeah. Oh my gosh. Good gracious.
They're doing great now. That was not the learning experience I wanted.
No, you live like tons of fun. Tons of fun. Okay, CO Savvy says I'm rewriting book 1 in my YA anime fantasy, almost at 25K, which is a feat since I've had to conquer crippling self-doubt, but rewatching Michelle's videos on rewriting has
That's awesome.
plus row. Oh, that is awesome.
So cool.
That is super awesome.
Came to say hello.
Yeah. Oh, look who it is. Look who it is who came to make an appearance. Hi, sweetie. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. All right. So Joanne Ninja Hen for first time sprints. Debbie working on the Wolf Moon script. MM Ward says, hello, doll. How's my favorite alien?
Hi.
Sorry I missed this. You haven't missed anything yet. We just are about to get started.
Totally fine. It's totally fine. I've been doing sprints a lot, and
got it. Okay,
it was late. I get it.
Yeah, I had that too when I had when I had my shot. I was like really wiped out for like days. Well, speaking of sprints, I feel like we should get started with a 5-minute warm-up sprint.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, right. So let's go ahead and do that. And then we will come back, chat a little more, say hi to everybody who's made their way in, and we will make some real progress with bigger sprints. Okay, so we are, let's see, why is this not letting me share? Come on now. Don't give me any trouble, StreamYard. Okay, here we go. So, okay, we're getting started right now. 3, 2, everybody get ready. Okay. All right, let's get rid of that little timer. All right, we are
back.
Yay! All right, I have to get rid of the timer too. All right, but at least I remembered to put it up and the timer, because as you guys know, last week we had like a brief moment where just a bunch of us were sitting around quietly with no timer. Who did we lose? Lost Savvy. All right, I'm sure that she will be back. All right, you guys, let's
wonky internet, and she said that she maybe had to go to the post office. Maybe we will see. We will see.
I know. Fingers crossed she'll be back. All right. JC is here. Hello, JC. We're super glad to see you here today. All right. What are you working on today, JC? MM Ward wants to know how Michael's poetry is going. Yay. All right. Everybody's super excited to see JC. JC's happy to see everybody. And StreamYard jumped. But I saw comments down below from Savvy. She says her internet's having trouble and her phone's dying. She's leaving, but she's going to be in the chat. She'll be working on getting the plushie collections package to take to the post office. Nice. All right. Very, very nice. All right. MM Ward has a little dog advice. NextGuard will also keep them from getting heartworms, which is a thing in the South. That is absolutely the truth. You got to protect against that. Nicole is getting some chores done. Judy Marcella says, I feel you. I'm still hurting from my jab. I think, it's not. So have you guys had it? Like, Kara, did you get yours yet? Michelle, Sako?
First one.
I haven't yet. There's like a waiting list at my local store, so.
Yeah.
I heard from the neighbor that we are gonna get it on the 21st, but they say so, and it's gonna be the 21st of April. They say I put it on the 21st of June because I'm being optimistic.
Okay, well that's good. Okay, so one of the things, like I didn't have a ton of pain, but I did feel like wiped out for a couple days.
I have mine on the 22nd. So
yeah. Oh, good. All right, you guys. Well, I'll feel better about that when you all had the stick. All right. Let's see. CEO Savvy says, you think after moving to Florida, gators would be the bane of Carrow's existence? No, it's fleas. But she's the mad raptor lady, and gators are kind of like raptors, aren't they? Why, yes. Yes, they are. All right, so Claude today is going to be outlining Act 2. Tough challenge ahead for the next couple of days.
Act 2 is a beast.
It is a beast. Act 2 is
I always have to break it up into 2 parts.
I do too.
Yeah.
I technically do the 4-act thing.
Yeah.
It's just easier.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys know Derek Murphy, but Derek Murphy on his channel, he actually talked about how he did break it up into 4 parts. And if you guys like to look at that story beat setup he's got it on his site, and it's like 100% free.
Cool.
Yeah, I have seen that. I'll put a link.
He's an interesting person.
In the description.
He was an art major that went literary major. He's got like a doctorate in literacy and all this other stuff. So he's very interesting to watch his seminars for.
Oh, definitely. Definitely. All right. So Callie Howell's here. Hello. That's okay. We're super glad that you made it. We are really, really glad to see you. M. Ward says, so welcome, Callie. We're glad you're here. Gosh, I cannot manage comments today. MM Ward says, gators are mad raptor cousins. I'm pretty sure we have a mad raptor in the backyard. Like he doesn't live in our little body of water. He lives like somewhere else, but he must have friends here because he comes to visit every couple of weeks. And he looks like a small dinosaur. He's a pretty big guy. All right. Yay, everybody.
He's like, hey, Lisa. When is that book finished?
Yeah, I'm watching. Yeah, he's watching me all the time. All right, Joanne is up next Monday. Yay, that is fantastic. Tendo Queen is here. Hello, we are super glad that you made it today. Very, very nice. All right, so how did everybody do on the 5-minute? Did you just get things warmed up? All I did was post on social media that we were starting. So that was. Check that off the list. I have been so bad since the time change, you guys. I just can't get. I just can't get it together.
Me too. I was fine before that, because when Budapest was a thing and time changed, I changed with the times too. But now I'm in Argentina and they don't do the time changing, and I'm like, oh shit! Now everybody changed time, and I.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a disaster.
It's
But
it's
I'll
a
get better.
crazy thing. It's a crazy thing.
Mm.
So Carol, what did you do during the 5 minutes?
I went into Scrivener for my scene cards, and I went into the metadata stuff I have set up, and I was basically writing the setting and the purpose for each scene that I had kind of semi-outlined, so that way everything has a purpose, and I'm not just throwing it in there to be willy-nilly.
Excellent. Excellent. How about you, Sako?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
So how'd you do in the 5 minutes?
I did
What did you do in
great.
the 5 minute sprint?
I'm feeling like that, Sako. That's my day today.
Well, like I said, I balls deep in drama.
Yeah.
So I was putting out some fires and took a peek at my manuscript, figuring out which scene I want to write next. And
Same troubleshooting over here. That was my 5 minutes. Was like,
Great.
is the timer off yet? No. Yes. No. Yeah. Yeah. I just had a 5 minutes of potential things going off here. Troubleshooting.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. That's very good. Who am I missing? Michelle, what'd you do in your 5 minutes? Did you get everything all opened up?
I actually had everything all opened up because I was writing before the sprint, before this started. So I added like 150 words to the scene I was working on, but I was already kind of like on a roll with it.
On a roll. Well, let's all be like Michelle. All right. So you're my spirit animal for today, Michelle. All right. Jennifer is here. Hello, my favorite ladies, aliens, and Florida transplants. Hello, is everyone?
Hey.
Yes. Well, Carol's being eaten alive. But other than that, all right. CO loves Derek Murphy, always using his resources. His book mock-ups are some of the best free cover creators I've used. Ooh, that's cool. Michael says, I had to cut in and out of the stream just now. Apparently, we've bought a package of English muffins that has one less muffin than it's supposed to. That's the lucky package, Michael. I don't know if you were aware of this, but that is an omen that you will have a fortunate and happy year. So congratulations.
Nice.
We're all super excited about that. All right. So let's go ahead and get started with our first 20-minute sprint. Let me pull up the timer. And then, Doll, would you like to take us out for our first 20? All right, here we go. There it is, the beauteous thing. And I'm going to, wait, it's going without us. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, Doll, you're up.
Okay, everybody, just make sure that everything is working. Your documents are open. Back up your work. Save it up. Don't lose it. Everything's going to be fine. We're sprinting for 20 minutes where you're going to put your fingers on the keyboard and write those words. You can do this. I can do this, so everyone can do it. Let's do it in 3. Yeah. 2.
Yeah.
1. And sprint.
right. I was like totally in the zone, and and that like scared the heck out of me. Okay. All right, hold on, let me pause that for a second. That is hilarious. Yeah, I did not, I was just did not feel that at all. Just went whipping right by, which I love that feeling. So how did everybody else do in the sprint?
Good.
Good. All right.
We got about 500 words.
Yes, that's awesome. Very, very nice. Let me check. I haven't even looked. Kara, how'd you do in your sprint with your Bible?
I did pretty good. Since we started talking about structure, I looked at my stuff and I was like, I could structure this. So that's what I started doing.
That is awesome. I got 446, so I'm excited about that. That's fantastic. All right, Sako, how'd you do?
I am putting out fires. So it went well? Question mark.
All right, we're gonna take that as a win.
I'll take it as a win. Yeah.
Doll, how'd you do? Hello, Doll.
I have 202. Yeah, I'm sorry. Lag. Hopefully, I'm here.
You are. You're here now. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just internet lag. I'm sorry. It's gonna be slow. Probably in the next sprint, I'm gonna refresh and come back. See if that works. Yeah, I have 250 words of a blog, like an article that I need to write for a blog. So, I'm working on it.
Awesome. Very, very nice. Very good job. Did I miss? I think I got everybody. Okay. Right? Did I get everybody? Yes, I believe I did. Okay. Let me get rid of this banner. First, I can't put them up, and now I can't get rid of them. Okay. All right. So JC says, currently working on getting this coffee going. My intent is to work on my outline. I'm having more trouble than usual getting this one going. I feel that. I did something I never do, which is I had fully outlined a book, and then I decided kind of at the beginning that I wanted to tell a different kind of story. I wanted to do, like, I'd never done like an enemies to lovers kind of a thing, and I thought, ooh, I would like to do that. And so I had to like move a bunch of stuff around. I have like a big spare parts file now, or stuff I'll have to put in later. But I also have but now my outline is a little kind of spotty. So I've been sort of working on that. And also I'm feeling the loss. I think I've talked about this before, right? So I used to outline using these index card sized Post-it notes, but they were Post-it index cards. And they were genius for writers because they were index cards and you could like shuffle them, keep them all on your desk or whatever. But they also had the sticky stuff on them. So then you could like put them up on your board or your wall, whatever. And they stopped making them.
Rude.
Right? I know, it's terrible. And then somebody said, oh, I found some online on Amazon and sent me a link. And I bought them and I was all excited. But then when I started using them, the sticky stuff isn't quite right. Like they stick to each other. They kind of peel out. Like it's not good. So I know. And I keep feeling like I need my sticky notes. So I bought all these different like kinds of, so I bought these Post-it notes, which I've been kind of using, but I really feel like, and I think, do I need like 2 sets of scene cards? One for the wall, one for my desk, like so I can mess with them while I'm doing it, plus on Scrivener? Or do I need to just get over myself? I don't know. What do you guys do?
I do all of my organization in Scrivener.
Right.
And I set up the file. Setting up the file is my outline, basically.
Yeah.
And because every time I try going analog, I run into that where they discontinue whatever it is that I'm doing it with. So I just gave up.
weirdly, I also do it in Scrivener, but I have realized that because this outline is a little more complicated, I realized that I need both, like the tactile of holding it, seeing it, as well as the digital. I'm not sure why I would need 2 or 7 outlines. Yeah, you too?
No, I can speak to that for you about why that works for you.
Okay.
So there is basically there's a correlation between your hand and your brain, which activates your brain that typing doesn't do. So when people are working with the digital format, you will occasionally say, it's like, well, I seem to outline better when I'm writing it. And what's really happening is you're just engaging more aspects of your brain. So while you're planning, yeah, you're doing more engagement that way. But the way that I kind of marry those two things, because I've been in the boat for both of those, is that while I'm digitally outlining, I'll have some kind of paper thing next to me. So if I get stuck or I'm trying to figure something out, I'll just start writing nonstop for like 5 minutes, and then I'll take what works from that and put it in the digital one. So,
well, I think that sounds like a lovely plan. My challenge has always been like, I like to also see this is why the special 3M cards were so fantastic, because I could have it in my hand, but then also I could spread it out on the wall. And
are you a kinesthetic learner?
No, I'm not. No. I'm a visual learner.
Well, I could play to that too.
Yeah, I wish I could write by hand.
I don't know. It's
my series Bible is.
Like,
well, I mean, there she goes. So you wish you could write by hand.
Yeah, I mean, I can write by hand, of course I can, but like the thing is, I have a bad writing. You know, my handwriting is not great, and also I cannot see very well. So when I look back, I have no idea what's written in there. It makes no sense. And then I feel like I wasted time. And then my anxiety starts to spike.
Right. We don't want that. Well, that makes perfect sense. Yeah.
I plot with my series Bible.
Yeah.
Which is totally analog.
Yeah.
So, like I do a copy of my outline, and I do it kind of like in a snowflake method. So I kind of like continue to flesh it out and flesh it out and flesh it out. And writing it by hand just comes to me easier than it does on the computer.
That makes sense. Yeah, I have a lot of things that I really need to do by hand. And one of them is editing. I always print out and work on a hard copy, which is funny because I am now at a spot where I'm going to edit like the first act of the book. Like I'm far enough along. And I know I have like a couple sections that need to be moved, but I really need like the paper. And I got these fantastic like pool floats that are like really high up in the air. I'll have to show you guys a picture. Anyway, super high up in the air, and I'm all psyched because I'm like, oh my gosh, I can take my notebook into the pool. Like I can sit on my big, because you don't get wet at all. Like you can dunk your foot in the water if you wanted to, but it's like a recliner that is like above the water, and it's like, I know, I'm all excited.
Hey, that's super exciting.
I know, right? Okay, so let's say hello to some folks who are having things to say. M.M. Ward says, stretch the spine, save the words hydrate or dihydrate. Yes, true. All right. M.M. Ward has a lot of scribbling to catch up today. Georgie's here. Hello,
hi,
Georgie. We're super glad to see you. Michael has lunch approaching. I wish I had a few tacos handy. I haven't had a taco since November of 2017.
You poor soul.
How is that even true?
No. I'm eating
allowed.
tacos for lunch as well.
Have you? I know, right? That sounds delicious. Okay, M.M. Ward got 316. Yay! Very, very nice. Jeannie is redoing urban fantasy series outlines, tearing down the excess world building, making great progress. Ooh, that's good. Callie finished up some classwork, started sketching for my camp project to get a little break from the nonstop writing. Very, very nice. Oh my gosh, you guys. Fire extinguisher for Sako. Thank you.
I appreciate that, Maggie.
Yeah, she did that. Joanne got 228. Woohoo! Debbie got 63 and breakfast. All right. Ooh. Also got the dog bedding in the wash. Always important. She's got so many posties on the wall over my desk. That is, yeah, I can relate to that. Tendo Queen 850 about mindset. That is awesome. I bought packs of sticky notes to do the wall thing, but I haven't busted them out yet. I do have, wait, am I going the right way? So you can see I have like a beautiful whiteboard there. With my tons of sticky notes on that. All right. Jeannie Marcella, I found Plotter is really working to help me outline entire series. I couldn't do that in Scrivener or on note cards. Yeah, that would be big. That would be big. Tendo Queen tried writing by hand. My handwriting is crazy, and I type way faster at this point. That is true.
I get you. Yes.
I do enjoy like a nice Chris Fox video on occasion. I do enjoy his work. Yeah, right. And one of the things he talks about writing faster is talking, right? Is
dictation.
Yeah. And I have always thought like, oh, I couldn't do that for fiction. There's no way. But I have started doing like kind of a hybrid thing, and where and it is funny. It does kind of speed things up. Like and here's the cool thing. Like I looked at maybe getting Dragon Dictation, which is insanely expensive. And they had, and I'm on a Mac, and they have kind of fight with Apple things, so they can't get it for Mac. You've got to get like a fake thing, and it's a big mess. And I had gotten it like years ago, and it was terrible. And then I read somewhere that you can just do it in Scrivener. If you're on a Mac, you can just hit function twice. And there goes there goes your little microphone, and you can just record away. No extra software, nothing. Just function. And there you go. I know. Yeah, kind of cool. All right, Nicole's finished cleaning, now playing some cars. JC says, definitely an outlining by hand kind of person. I'm with you, Lisa. I have to print stuff out to edit it. Yes, absolutely.
I have to print stuff out to edit it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot about this spreadsheet. Emma Ward says Carol has a spreadsheet to find good tacos.
I did start this spreadsheet.
I contributed to that spreadsheet. I put
I did as well.
A Sarasota taco joint on there. So, all right. Nobody in particular. Finished my keyword research for 4 clients. Sorted through about 11,000 keywords. Is one of those clients me? I'm excited to know. It's okay if it's not. All right. Anyway, Janelle is here. Hello. Son's pants successfully mended. Very nice work. Yes, she does, says Michael. Yes, that's very true. Okay. Jeannie says, I just ran across this smart sticky note printer on Amazon. Oh, I saw that. But I'd still have my problem with, I need to both be able to shuffle them like index cards and also stick them. I think what I'm going to do is use regular index cards and then just like stick them to my board with like poster putty or like, I have to figure out something. All right.
Double stick tape.
Something like that. Spence is here. Hello, darling. We're super glad to see you.
COVID returns.
That's right. The COVID. All right, you guys. Who is ready for another sprint?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can get this up this time. That would be good. Miss Carol, would you like to take us out?
Sure.
Good. No pressure.
No pressure. All right, everybody. We are doing our second big sprint of the day. We have to put as much energy into this as possible because, when that third one comes, we're going to be too tired and we're going to want a nap. And we've been talking about tacos, so I know some of you are thinking about food now. So, yeah. So take a look at that keyboard. Remember, the keyboard is a tool. It is not your enemy. And if it upsets you, just do what I do. Pick it up, whack it on the table a few times, and carry on. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this in 3, 2, 1. I think. Go.
No, I didn't keep writing for another 10 seconds because I was trying to get a sentence finished. That wasn't me. All right. So I am having like a super, super good writing day today. Let me get rid of this thing. There we go. Awesome. All right. How did everybody do this time? Michael's looking forward to the tacos he will not be having for lunch.
Oh,
I know. Tacos minus tacos equals my lunch. Claude says coffee set go. Ben's just got back from getting her first vaccine. Yay! Yay! I'm super excited about that. All right. Claude says, I'd like to so much to write some scenes before having my outline complete, but I did it twice already, and I had to throw away those pages both times. I am with you. I definitely need to outline. I sometimes will write the very first scene before I have the outline done. But yeah, I do the outline really, really early on. All right. And Emma Moore's like, yay, yay, Spence.
yay!
So
I find those scenes that you love to write before you have the outline done as like exercises so that you get to know the character better. You get the world building set up, you get the settings all set up, and it just makes writing the book so much easier. They're kind of like series Bible, pages.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I started laughing at the end because I just caught Michael's comment. I usually don't bother to finish my set. And then Emma Ward says, scribble, past the clock, try to get them written before they are forgotten. Yes, right? Tendo Queen 886. Those are Carrow Brown numbers. Very, very nice. Very
nicely done.
Way to represent.
Yeah.
I know, right? Very good. All right, let me see how many I got. Hold on. Ooh, I did okay. I didn't do 800, I'll tell you that. But I did all right. 559. So that's good. I'm happy about that.
That's about what I got, Lisa. That's weird.
Really? I think I got almost what you got last time. I think I was a little under what you got last time too. That's crazy. Well, good. That's all right. I'm happy to be making good progress. So Janelle says crochet, 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 organize my project. Tendo Queen says thank you. You're welcome, darling. All right. 281 for Emma Moore. That is super awesome. We are very proud of you. Very, very nice. Has anybody told us what they are? Anybody not told us what they're working on today? Did we miss anybody?
I think we got all of us.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right,
I haven't
guys.
written in my manuscript yet, mostly because with the fire extinguisher thing.
Today is your fire day, Sako.
It is.
Put off the fire.
That's right.
I just want to like burrow into a bed burrito and eat tacos. Like that is where I'm at. It's like anxiety management.
Same here. I'm working on something, that blog post, but now I am at 300 words total. So I was at 250, and now I'm at 300-ish. So like a 50-ish word count, and this is not very wow. But hey, I'm having a hard day, and I'm still doing it. So that's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to put my mindset on. Like, okay, you're still doing it, girl.
You are. That like any progress is just progress.
It's progress. It really is. So I am really, to everyone out there who is a perfectionist like me and has like a heart, like beating yourself down mindset. Stop it. I'm trying. You can do it too.
That's exactly true. I wrote yesterday. So Scrivener has this thing, like you write in all, like you have all your cards, and they're all your different scenes. And when you print the book out, or even when you're just sort of looking at it as far as your word count, it has this thing that compiles everything you've written, and you can actually leave out certain scenes. Well, I looked at my word count for yesterday at the end of the day, and it said one word, and I was like, what? Like freaking out. But then when I looked, it was because I had that scene unchecked on the compile. I almost had a heart attack. All right, here we go. All right, so Madison, hello, darling. We're super glad to see you. A novel in verse and just got 232 words down. Yeah, look at you. Spence is about to dive into doing some admin and client work. Feed my sourdough starter so I can make some bread for friends. Very nice. I can make chicken soft tacos for lunch. Yay for leftover rotisserie chicken and avocado.
Hello.
That sounds delicious. You guys, I want tacos so bad right now. All right. Callie says the first time I tried to get a story down fast, I did probably 100 words in 20 minutes, but only a few months later, I can do 650 pretty easily. Look at you. It really is like that writing quickly really is just a muscle that you have to exercise. And yeah, good for you. That is really, really impressive. Good job. All right. Having
Kung Pao?
Kung Pao chicken. Kung Pao children. Kung Pao children. They're more delicious that way. Kung Pao chicken. Tando Queen, y'all got me so hungry. Jeannie says,
Right.
good Lord, this is strange. I did a bunch of work, left to make coffee, came back to the screen, and older work is there. Not okay, everybody save your work right this very second.
Oh my God.
We're going to take a saving break. Okay, it's going to come back. Can you do like it's Command Z or Control Z, depending on, I think, whether you have a Mac or PC. Well, I'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully it will come back. Please, please, please. Okay, let us know. Jeannie, that's scary. Chicken! Kung Pao children. It still sounds delicious, right? Yeah. Allie says, thank you. You're welcome. Michael says, I'll be right over for the Kung Pao children. All right. It's 12:34 Eastern time, and I think that gives us time for one more sprint.
It
Who's
does.
in the mood for another sprint? Yes. All right. Let's do it. Hold on here. Let me see if I can get my audio up. That blah 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 blah. All right. Oh, look, we're even ready to go. Look at that. Okay, who would like to say nice things before we go out? Doll, Carrow.
Okay.
All right, Doll will do it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Last sprint, everybody.
Right. This is the last sprint. So please don't be discouraged. You still have one more sprint to do what you have to do. Get those works down. Remember, it is possible. Remember, everyone can do this. There's no barriers for you. It's just a keyboard. It's just a document. It's just words. It all comes from you. You have that magic. You have that light. Just put it on your fingers and pass it onto the page. Get ready to sprint. In 3, 2, and sprint.
Okie dokie. Very nice. Let's see who I think I muted everybody. All right. Okay. All right. Good job, everybody. Good gracious. Yay. Okay. How'd everybody do on the last one?
Better.
Yeah? Good.
Yeah.
Good. Carol, how's the Bible?
I worked on a character description and then decided that I wanted to put stuff up on my wall. So
I see. Wait, behind you used to be 3, now 6. Oh, that's cool. All right, hold on. We're all going to take a little look at Carol's interior design for a second. Look at that. Nice.
That's really cool.
Thanks.
Yes, absolutely. Very cool. Michelle, how'd you do?
Another 500 words. Very consistent today.
Nice. I love it when that happens. I have not counted mine yet, but I will. Doll, how about you? How'd you do?
I have 470 total, so it means I wrote more than 100 words this time.
Yes, very, very, very nice. Good job. All right, Jeannie said, oh, good Lord, found it. Plotter has a series view and a book view. Nearly had a panic attack.
So glad you found it.
Yes.
Now, the plotter trolls just moved you to another window.
It's a huge relief. Okay, here's a crazy thing. StreamYard says we have new comments, but it will not let me go down. Oh, that's weird. All right, I'm sure it'll jump in a second. Who did I not ask? Saka Toomey, you've been fighting fires for this entire stream.
I got some tacos.
Good.
And I had put up my avatar so that you didn't see me eating my taco.
Appreciate that.
That's good. Right. That is nice. That's very nice. All right. Well, that's good. I don't know because I can't remember where I started.
Oh, no.
Okay. Let me just look. Hold on. 446. So good. All right.
Nice.
Yay. I know I had a really productive stream today. I'm very happy with that. All right. How did you guys do in the chat, everybody? Let's see if I can get a stream.
I think there's some really cool questions going on in the chat.
Lisa, what you can do is like screenshot or like save the comments, like the questions, so we can discuss them on the next stream.
Okay. Yep, that's a good idea because it is. Oh gosh, you guys, I can't see them. All right, who else
can help us?
Who can read the comments for today? Hold on. Oh, I can just pull up YouTube actually. We'll just go.
Oh yeah, that's a great idea. It will be saved on the YouTube version of the replay. So I will also be looking up the final questions of the stream, and so we can discuss them.
Well, let's see if we can. Do we have them? Hold on. Let me pull up real quick. Yeah, hold on. Okay. Callie says, all right, hold. Oh, there are great questions.
I can imagine.
Yes. Okay, hold on. Let's see if it will come up. No. What happens if I refresh StreamYard? Will I go away?
You will go out and you will come back.
But StreamYard won't close?
No. Hold on. I'm going to try it. I'm pressing the button.
Right.
Technical issues. We shall hold down the fort while she does the thing. Here's the dance where she's doing the thing. All right.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Oh, it worked too. Okay, good. Okay, here we go. So let's just do blah, blah, blah. All right, here we go. Good question. All right, so JC says, question for those here who have done or are starting to work on creating a series Bible. Carol, what is your process for knowing exactly what goes into it? Do you write the synopsis for each book? Excellent question.
A short answer from Sako, yes.
Yes. Carol, short answer, long answer.
It depends.
Okay.
I mean,
Michelle, how much? Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was going to say, like, the way that you do your series Bible is going to be what works best for you because you're not ever going to publish it for anybody to see. So if you feel the need to put in, like, I don't know, like aesthetic pictures, or you have to do like, the 105 character questions or whatever, then knock yourself out. If you want to do detailed synopsis or a 3-word synopsis, I mean, it's whatever you want to do.
Yeah. I have a sad story from CO Savvy. A few months ago, she accidentally deleted an updated draft and noticed the evening that I kept the wrong version. Same name, so I thought it was a copy, permanently deleted it.
That's rough.
That is the worst. Oh, but it has a happy ending. I love a happy ending. Had to contact Google Docs help and was able to get it back.
Wow.
Oh
Nice.
my god!
That's amazing.
I'm glad to hear the Google Docs team is supportive.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm sure that you are not the first person to do that, but you are definitely the first person that I have ever talked to. I'm so glad that you thought to call them. Okay, so JC says you just put the characters you want to write about over the course of the entire series. Is the series Bible more about world building of the series or just the characters involved?
Both. Usually both for me.
Yeah.
Everything.
Both.
All the things.
It's everything. Think of it as like a reference, like future you when you're writing, third book, and you don't want to go digging around in your book 1 for a piece of information. That's what goes in the series Bible. It's just like a reference. That's how I think of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Right, and even it's helpful, like I do like even just like a book Bible, essentially one book where you have like what the characters, favorite sayings are, what their eye color is, where they went to college, like just basic character profiles, so that I do not have to keep looking up to whether or not a character had green eyes or brown eyes.
In my case, because I have a lot of characters from different cultures, all the foreign culture references that I need to keep in mind, like, hey, remember that this person is from this and that blah, and over there they do this way and that. It's like, oh yeah. Or lingo from another, like, because I am still learning about like different lingo in English. I also have a reference for those characters who like a British versus American. I can still make those mistakes. I'm not perfect, so when I learn something new, I add it to the reference.
No, that's great. That's really smart. So CO Savvy says she initially filled my series Bible with all sorts of info dumps and outlined all my books, trying to fast draft them.
Yep.
Then Michelle made a great point in her series video. She talked about outlining the entire series and kind of how it pigeonholes you into using what you've outlined versus being open to story flow. Truth to that. Very good. JC said thanks to Sako.
Especially for a mystery. Holy cannoli.
Yeah, mysteries are challenging too, because you really have to know how it's going to end, be able to sort of drop those clues. But I will say, you guys, some of my favorite mystery writer friends are pantsers. So
how
if they can do it, I know. I'm always like, what? Like, really good, like award-winning mystery novelists. Several of them that I know are pantsers. I cannot fathom, but
I have
a
friend like that too, Joey Paul. She writes thrillers for young adults and mysteries, and I'm like, and she's told me I'm a pantser. I'm like, Joey, how do you do it?
I know, I'm always amazed. Okay, so JC says she's never really pigeonholed by an outlaw because while I can be pretty detailed, I'm generally open to changing things if I find the story going in a different direction. For me, best of both worlds approach. Yes. So CO Savvy says she's drafted up to book 3, now rewriting book 1. I can foreshadow bits in book 1, so I have an outline, but I'm open to changes. That is awesome.
Ooh, foreshadowing one thing from another book. It's like, I love that. I love it in a series when you have to like remember, like, remember in book 1 that thing happened. Now in book 3, I'm getting the answer for that little bit over there that I still had questions for. I love it.
That's why I outline all my entire series
at the same time.
At the same time, so I can foreshadow.
Look at you, smarty pants. Very nice.
I do that. I do that too, but mentally. Like if I try to write all that thing down, it's gonna be like a wall of a document that I cannot see. So what I do is like I visualize this as if it was a real memory. I believe that my story really happened. Or I work myself to believe it to that point. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I have to foreshadow things from one book to the next, but it's all mental for me.
Mhm.
That's awesome. All right. Madison got 389 today. Callie says, I think I may have jinxed myself. 481 on a scene I've been looking forward to for a while.
Nice.
CO Savvy dropped a link to Michelle's video on series in the chat. So pull that up. I will also try to get over and link that to the link that in the description below as well. Thank you. Tendo Queen got 814. It turned into a second person argument between a person and their ego. I can't do a fight with a roommate.
God.
Michael Chen says Lisa 2.0. All right. Beyond. Okay. So MM Ward says beyond the synopsis, I have sections on characters, settings, traditions, deleted scenes, and notes that nobody else sees. Very, very nice. CO Savvy says Lisa 2.0 is rose gold aluminum with bedazzled eyebrows and an oil cocktail. All right, you guys are awesome. Oh, Lisa 2.0, Lisa only more. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, deleted scenes. I never throw stuff away. I keep it all in a scratch
I keep
file.
it all.
You never know when you're going to pull that back. Michael,
Or make a short story based on it, or
Mhm.
I usually reuse it somehow.
Yeah, definitely. Right. There's like a famous story about, I want to say it was Eisenhower. Anyway, I'll tell you guys the story next week because we're about run. All right, Scott Allen has 0. Okay, next time, Scott, we're counting on you, buddy. Actually, we're just glad you're here. You don't have to write if you don't want to. MM Ward, I loosely outlined the whole series too. Fantastic.
Loosely outline. I loosely outlined.
Loosely outlined.
I thought I was a plotter, and then I saw Savvy and RK plotting Cancel Sean Boston, and I was like, I'm a planter.
I always think of and it is really like how you think of yourself. I always think of myself as a plotter, but I am also I plot out the main story beat, but I have a lot of room to go, and I am absolutely willing.
Basically, I just write what the product of the scene is supposed to happen.
That's exactly it. That's what I do.
And how I get there.
Yeah. Right. You just go like, okay, in this scene, we're going from R to Q, and that's it. Or Q to R, depending on how you like it.
Depending on how you
like your alphabet forwards or backwards. Yeah, exactly. All right.
I have the problem that I don't have the problem of info dumping. I have the problem of withholding information. So even though I plan the crap out of something, because I'm afraid of telling too much, like, oh, that's too telling, that's too much, that then I go to the other extreme of not telling you enough. And then in my revisions, it turns out that I have to add up a couple of things here and there, but there is always room for a little bit more. So, yeah.
Well, so that's the upside, is that you plan the whole thing, but in planning the whole thing, like, you have all the information. You don't want to give all the information to the reader, right?
Yeah,
not all at once. So finding that like balance, that's why editors are great.
That is why editors are great. All right, you guys, we have gone over on our time. It is now 1:09, so let's all say a quick goodbye. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. CO Savvy says I was going to say Odin 2.0, but you can't improve perfection. So true. We here today? Yeah, there we go. Scott is the king of the info dump. Michael says somewhere out there's a Michael 2.0. He's having tacos for lunch, right?
Tacos.
Michael just wants his tacos. Can someone just get him tacos?
Y'all just want to make me hungry.
Yes. I know. You're so welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you, Claude. I hope you come back next week. We are here every Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern. Let's go around quickly and say, do our little outros. Carol, will you start first, please?
Yes, my name is Carol Brown. I am an urban fantasy author and the owner of Mad Raptor Productions. I came here to work on my series Bible. I did that, and then I did some like minor housekeeping in the background. And thank you so much for having me here. I definitely got more done here with you guys than I would have on my own.
Aw, thank you so much for being here. Michelle!
Hi. I'm Michelle Schusterman. I'm a young adult and middle grade author. My YouTube channel is Writing Workshops, Traditional Publishing Chat, and Writing Vlogs. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you. Thanks so much for being here. Doll.
Thank you so much for inviting me today. I am Books Cecil Runo, a partially blind own voices author, also known as the Ace from Space. I write sci-fi, primarily, also poetry and short stories in multiple genres. I also do cute countdown timers that you can use if you want to for your productivity sprints. You can find all my short stories published in audio format on my YouTube channel, and occasional writing tips when I learn them as I go. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here, Sako.
Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Toomey, also known as Cass Voight. I write horror, and I'm a witch, and I'm a graphic designer, and sometimes I combine those three things. So if you are looking to market yourself as an author, you can find my channel in the description below.
Yes.
Drop by sometime. I would love to see you.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'm Lisa Daly. If you want to write a book you're super proud of and get it published, this is a fabulous place to start. Or check out any of these ladies' streams because they are super, super awesome. All right, hashtag Mad Raptor, hashtag Roar. Little shout out to Miss Caro. All right, you guys, thanks so much. Have an awesome day. We'll see you next Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.